Shemai GTA chums, the Brickade is discounted to 666,000, the devil's price, which I've just paid. I don't know why. What does a Brickade actually do? This is it's the only war stock discount, and so we're going to buy it. But the positive is we're going to do some off-road performance with this video, because every video I've seen that talks about this talks about it being an awesome off-roader, because it's got off-road wheels basically, is the kind of clutching at strawsness of it. But I'm going to test it 100% to see what it's like. But first off, maybe I should show you what kind of destructive capabilities it got. So shooting the windows, it has actually got bulletproof resistant windows. You can shoot them through eventually. But the most depressing part is, despite it being in war stock, it takes one missile, one grenade, one of anything. It doesn't take long with a minigun to destroy this thing. So let's do with the off-road performance, shall we? So there it is, crossing the river. This is the shallow bit of the river there. So let's try the deep bit. Now that is pretty damn good. This is a Pegusus vehicle, by the way. You can't put it in your garage. You cannot customize it. You get what you get. It does have bulletproof wheels though. It has no problems fording any river. But it does have, well, that it kind of got over the logs, but it did it by barging them out of the way. So let's try it on this bigger log stack to see how its clearance is for off-roading. Pretty poor, really. Pretty poor. The front end sticks out. Those off-road wheels aren't doing a thing. But they all seem to be spinning. You know, it's got multiple wheels. I mean, is that 6-wheel drive or 4-wheel because of those back 4? But it gets over it basically. So let's do a Chiliad challenge. See how this off-road beast does up Chiliad, because it did really well on the river. So what's he going to do up Chiliad? Alas, it's the dark at this point. Get our lights on. It does have some lights on the top, which are quite useful, and around the sides as well. You can see that. There's some really nice detailing on this truck. It's a prism wagon. You can fit, I think, is it 6 or 8 people? I'm off that purchasing screen. But apparently they hang on to the side. I've not actually tested to see where the people actually get in, but 2 people in the cab. It's not doing too bad up the Chiliad, but it's a bit slow. It's a bit bouncy as well. So we're coming around to this corner. It's doing all right. It's slow and steady. I mean, that is the aim of the game. Now, it's not the most exciting off-roader. It's not going to be top tier, not even middle tier. It's going to be bottom tier at best. For 666 grand, there's certainly a lot better off-roaders than this. You can get the trophy truck for 400 grand. You can get the Desert Raid, which is a bit better, for 600 grand. And Desert Raid is pretty much top of tier level with the latest truck, the Drogger. We're going to go up the kind of wooded area because I don't think it can handle the other area, but I hit a tree, and that's another problem. It tips onto its side really, really easily. So I found that a little bit frustrating, how much it wanted to lie down on a job. Yeah, pretty damn poor as far as going up a steep slope. It will handle average slopes. A steep slope, it's pretty slow. It is getting there in fairness to it, but it's slipping. Oh, it's like one of them lower end. Oh, it's just terrible. I've sped this up by 10 times, and you can see I've got it stuck on a tree. It would not reverse out of that tree, and here it is. Watch it tipping over again as we get to the top. Look at this. Slides right down. I'm going up the donkey path, though, the goat path up the top, the cheating route. So at this point, it's not even going to be counted. It's going to be a did not qualify kind of scenario, so it's not completed the Chiliad challenge via the specified route. Is it going to get to the top at all, though? I mean, it does navigate it okay, and we got to this bit here. This is where we go up the steps. We take the right hand turn up at the top. Will it get up the steps? Come on, will it get up the steps? Will it freak? It nearly gets us so many times. It's like, oh, I mean, it's just depressing. So speed it up again. It doesn't get there, basically. Maybe it can get there if you keep trying for about an hour, but I wasn't going to do that. We're going to go up the rear entrance, but I just realised it doesn't do steep slopes. So there really is nothing to do with this truck with regards to off-road, serious off-roading. Minor off-roading, you're fine. Something really simple, yeah, you're fine, but why would you bother? You know, it's not meant to off-road, and I would have liked it if it would have off-roaded. And a minigun, just finish it off with the minigun there. So that is what we have. I'm going to have to actually run to the top of Chiliad here, because I'm not going to get up there in that truck, am I? It's terrible. You know, it's... Why would you buy it? Why would you buy it? You buy it for role playing because you want to have a prison bus, something like that, to be driving around the session in, some kind of armored bus you want to role play with, and you want to see what it looks like to have 6 people on it or whatever. Maybe you'll do it like that. Here it is again, just showing you the police trying to shoot me inside. Now, they're not going to kill you until they've shot through the window, so that's decent, you know, that is the positive. It's got bulletproof wheels because you can't upgrade anything on it, so that is good that it comes with bulletproof wheels. So you could, in theory, go on a really crap rampage in the city, just go driving around smashing things. That is one possible use of it, which we're going to try now. But you know, I'm really, you know, quite really clutching at desperate straws at this stage. Just don't buy it, you know, just don't bother. It's a waste of time, you know. Do like and subscribe to this video, by the way, if you're finding it useful and informative, because rather than just telling you it's decent off-road, as in that is nonsense, I've just proven it isn't. Just because it's got off-road wheels and it goes up a slight hill does not make it decent off-road. Now, it's very good that it goes through rivers. That is excellent for something that isn't specifically off-road. You know, I'll give it its dues on that, but it isn't an off-roader, isn't it? It's not medium, it's not top tier, it's very much a bottom feeding, utter bottom tier with regards to off-roaders. Just in case you watch any YouTubers' videos and they give you a throwaway comment like that, just to prove them that they're wrong. You know, basically, that's all this video's about. That's the only reason why I bought it. And don't forget, the bonus of this vehicle is that it does not take up precious garage space because it's a Pegusus vehicle and you will call it for 200 quid every time. By the way, if you don't like this grey colour, if you order it a few times you can have a green coloured one, but I ordered it 6 times in a row and I got the grey every time. But watch my chum Shark R's video and you'll see that. He's got a green one in there. And in fairness, Shark didn't blather on about the off-road performance too much. He just said, yeah, it's some off-road, but it's not brilliant. So he was pretty honest with it. But other YouTubers were not. So I'm not going to name names because I think that's a bit mean. But anyway, if you found this video useful, if you want to do some role-playing with this, grab it while it's cheap, I suppose. But you know informed on what it's all about. And thank you very much for watching. Have a great day. If you are playing Das GTA, don't buy this. Don't buy it. Please. Don't buy it. I'm telling you, don't buy it. Just do not buy it. Finished. Don't buy it.